Hello all. Just thought I'd do a little bit of a video to show you how to start and run a Ferguson TE20. This is a petrol TVO model. This is a TED20, and it's still on its original 6-volt ignition system. So when we start it up, it will sound a bit sluggish. This is an old 6-volt. A lot of them were converted to 12 volts, which is a good idea. But seeing how much it costs to convert, thought why not stick with the old ignition system? Just a bit more unusual. I've had 2 new front tyres on it because the other ones were knackered. The back ones are all right. Right then, so let's begin then. First of all, you will check the oil. That's probably the most important thing on the engine. Is check the oil. And it's not too bad. Just go and get a rag if I can find one. There we go, put a rag down over by the old LD1. So just wipe that nicely clean. It's a bit hard to do it when you only got one hand. There you go, it's nice and clean. Let's just see. What we got. The oil's not too bad. In between them two. That's alright. I am going to give it clean there. I've got show. I'm going to change the oil filter down there and the oil. And so when you like that, check that you got your check that because it's in the winter. You would check to see if everything was not frozen up as it's spring. Well, it should be spring. I don't know what the weather's doing, but check that that's not all frozen up. Then you turn the fuel on. I'm using the little starter tank because I actually haven't got any TVO, and this one's just dry. I usually do put petrol in both, one for reserve and one for the main. So you turn it to the right like that. If you did have to have oil, you fill it up there, but I'm alright. First thing now. Next thing is you connect the battery up. It's a bit hard doing it with one hand. Connect that one up and then do that up. There we go. You don't want it too tight because it might be hard to get off. And you just pop that away. Next thing is get the keys out. You pop them into the ignition like so, and then get on. These things aren't the easiest thing to get onto, I think. Right then, ideally I should have taken the put the bonnet down. Let's go and put the old bonnet down. Take the spanner out. That away. Like that. That's nice and down. Get back on it again, like that. And right, first thing you do, if it was a cold day, you would give it a bit of choke, but I will give it a tiny bit of choke. Check first you've got ignition. And you see a light on there. There you go. That's a 12-volt light, so I need to replace that with a 6-volt one. That's your water, and that's your oil pressure. And give it a bit of throttle. On this one, the throttle is just a tiny bit out. And put your clutch down. You should always do this on any vehicle, really, whether it be a car, especially on a 6-volt one. The 6-volt, it damages the starter motor if you decompress it, which stops the gearbox. The starter motor try turning the gearbox instead of the engine, which isn't handy. It'll ruin your starter motor, and they are a hefty price if they're 6-volt. If they're 12-volt, still do it. It's a bit better. First, you pull it up and put it into the S, like so. There you go. And then pop your choke in, or maybe not. Give it a little bit of choke, leave it. Give a bit of a rev up. Like so. And then you're running away now. You're running nicely. There's all your HDs and everything, fan there. Let's go and take her out for a drive then.